What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about the top 10 players in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM that you can get for under 50,000 MT in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Well, obviously if they're in MyTEAM, it's going to be in MyTEAM. Yeah, so these are going to be rated based on how good the card is, not necessarily based on value. And while I'm going to take both gens into account, I mean, I can only really talk from my experiences. So having used almost all these guys in current gen, they're all great on both gens, just a heads up. They're all great on both gens. Some cards will be better on other gens than others. But before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are less than 150 subscribers away from hitting 240k. That would be absolutely insane if we hit that by the end of the day. Again, we are a little bit closer to our goal of really by the middle of June hitting 250k. Like if we can hit that number, it is absolutely insane. Obviously, I could try to say by the end of May, but that's highly unrealistic. You never know. You know, or sorry, not the end of May, the end of April. It's highly unrealistic. But like, this actually not the start of June. That would be I think that's a fair timeline for trying to hit that 250k mark. But yeah. Anyway, now let's get on to it. So first of all, at number 10. We've got a weird one because I'm not high on this card, but I'm going to put him at number 10 because I know a lot of people really like him. It's Karl-Anthony Towns Pink Diamond. And lads, I told you guys not to sell last week. If you sold last week, you got like 18k from him. And I think I got like 23-ish K when I sold my own. But, so you sold him for around the price that this one is, the Hero Cat. Actually, no, I got less for my Hero Cat. I actually bought him for 16, sold him for 18. Because I sold him the same day. I should have just held on to him. But 25 half badges, including range, showtime, heart crusher, intimidator. He's got circus 3s, deep 3s, which is range extender, and pick and popper, quick first step. He's also got some decent goal badges as well. He's a good post player, great dunker, great shooter. There's only one problem, is he's got 60 ball handle, which is a little bit of a problem. I have to be honest here, it is a bit of a problem. But if you guys do just use your centers as pick and pop shooters, or just as big, I wouldn't necessarily use him as an inside center, but he's a good pick and pop shooter. If you need your centers to dribble the ball, which a lot of people do, he's not great. I just think there are two guys that are better than him that just do a little bit more. But for me, I think he's decent. I don't think he's spectacular. He's not by any means my favorite card, but my playstyle, I dribble the ball a lot with my centers, but he's decent. Okay. Number 9. We have got this guy badged up. So, it's not normal Thad Young. He's like 1,000 MT. But, you gotta give him some badges. So, if you give Thad Young handles for days, which he desperately needs, and I'm trying to think of what other badges, that'll keep him like around 20-ish K. You need to give him handles for days. That's without doubt you need handles for days on him. Deadeye's really expensive. I would put hook specialist on him, or deep hooks. It's not the biggest deal in the world. And I would also put probably, give him like bronze worm. If you're on current gen, flexible might be the worst badge to give him, but he definitely needs handles for days. So you're looking at his stats and are like, these are very close to Jameson. Like, they really are. Like, certain things like stamina, which doesn't matter at all if you're rotating properly, and hustle don't matter. But, like, all the other stats is, like, +1, +2, +3. Passing accuracy, passing IQ don't matter at all. And the rest of them, again, they are really small upgrades for a Jameson. And both of them have great releases. You've got really good handles on Thad Young. Thad Young can curry slide. And while I don't think Thad Young is quite Jameson, I think he's 80-90% of Jameson. And like, I think this is quite a good comparison. Thad Young has also got way base on quick. And on current gen, I'm taking Thad Young over Jameson. I'm just saying, if you put, I'm taking handles for days Thad Young on current gen over Jameson. Next gen, I think Chicken Man Jameson is definitely the better of the two. But like, the fact that I'm even having this discussion just shows how good Thad Young is in my team. So yeah, he is in here at number 9. And number 8, we are going to the diamond tier, and we're going for Clay. So, Diamond Clay Thompson, he was under 10k at one stage. Like, you were getting him for like 7, 8k at one stage. What? I wonder what price he is now. Is he like... He's over 12, so... Well, there's 10% tax, so... Like... You're not going to make much of a profit if you held. I mean, he's up 4k. You would have made a bit of a profit. Probably made like a 3k profit for every clay, or 2 or 3k profit for every clay you held, really. But his lowest, he was down like 7k. So actually, that is double the price. But even though he has doubled in price over the last week, like, you're literally, when we got clay here, what you're getting is half catch and shoot, half clamps, half hard crusher, half range, half dead eye, half ankle brace. You're getting an elite tier defender and a sniper. That's it. He's got the Curry slide, but I mean, trust me, it's not all it's made out to be. With someone like Clay, his release kind of slow off the dribble, but you've got a cone. You have got, like, as always, call a cone, and he's a cone, but he's an elite cone. And depending on what you need your 2 guard for, like, if you run everything through your point guard, you don't need a secondary ball handler. He's not even the worst secondary ball handler in the world. If you don't need a secondary ball handler, and you literally just need your 2 guard to stand there and shoot the ball, Clay is great. Like, his lateral quickness is incredible. Speed a little bit slow, but he's still great at what he does. And he's like 14k. He still is definitely a great value card in this game. And he's not expensive in the slightest. So he is in here at number 8. At number 7, we've got a guy that I think is just a significantly better Karl Anthony Towns. Maxi Kleb. So I think he's gone up in price as well. He was down as low as 4k MT at one stage. I wonder what price Maxi Kleb is right now. I reckon we're 6 or 7k. Because we didn't get any cheap centers recently, so he's gone way up in price. Oh my god, if you bought him at his lowest, you're making more than a double profit per player on Kleb. Like, I knew he's still way under 50, which is why he's on this list, but he's 10k right now. He's still worth it. Because look what you're getting for 10k. You're getting a mediocre post game. You're getting a 91 3 ball. Good driving dunk. 86 ball handle. Really solid block, steal, perimeter defense, and interior defense. Good rebounding. Speed that's comparable to Karl Anthony Towns. 90 lateral quickness, which is incredible for a big. 6'10 with a long wingspan. But, like, look at the badges he has. He's got 19 huffs. But his huff badges include clamps and range. He's got clamps and range. He's also got huff flexible on current gen. Huff quick for his step. He's also got, like, gold interceptor, gold dead eye, gold hot zone hunter. I mean, I would put hook specialist on him. I would definitely put showtime on him if you're on current gen. And I would probably put handles for days on him. And if you are someone that relies on showtime, I mean, you can make an argument the Cat's better. You definitely can, because Cat has got half showtime, whereas Kleb has got none. But for me, the way I play and the gen that I play on Kleb is better, and it's not even close. So I think Cat's probably a slight bit better on current gen, whereas Kleb is in a different ballpark on next gen. So Kleb is going ahead of him on this list, and he's going in at number 7. And number 6 is a really underrated card. This guy's gone under the radar. He is a trash can on next gen. Don't get him if you're on next gen, but, like, Wade's not bad. I don't care what anyone says. For 20,000 MT for Galaxy Opal Wade, he's worth that. He's worth that, no question about it. And if you're wondering why I'm saying Opal Wade, they're the same card. Like, I would be half tempted to buy him. I get 18k for an Opal Wade, or 16.6k. Is that the cheapest? I'm probably getting another user right here. No, I got him 16.6k. And I bought him with no contracts, and it doesn't really matter at this stage. But, yeah, so you've got 13 half badges. You've got literally the exact same badges as the Opal. He's the Opal. There's, like, no difference in the card. He's good. I'm not going to use him on this gen. I do have him in case I want to play on current gen. But he's got a great drive and dunk. He's the best chase down animations in the game. He's got an 89 block, insane speed, great dunking, great lateral quickness. I mean, he's just good. He's just literally Opal Dwayne Wade. That's all he is. That is all he is. Like, I didn't grind for him. Dwayne Wade's my favorite player. He's one of my favorite players ever. So no question about it. I'd have no regrets paying 15k for him. But yeah, he's literally just overweight. He's overweight, except you can buy him in the auction. So all of these like level 40, or just getting versions of them later on. Like I don't think we'll go this entire season without seeing a pink diamond Kawhi. That 96 overall pink diamond Kawhi is the exact same as the opal. It's happening, lads. It's happening. Trust me. Because Kawhi is the only one that hasn't been completely Kawhi McHale that haven't had a duplicate put on the market. But yeah, Wade is in here at number 6. At number 5, we are going to the... This is the big step up. Like 5 to 1. I'm telling you, 5 to 1. We are putting Domantas Sabonis Pink Diamond at number 5. He's on the expensive end. He is. He's close to the 50k mark. And I sold my one. Regrettably sold him. Actually, no, I sold mine for 40k. I barely made a loss. I was about to say, oh, did I make a big loss? He is actually 40k, so I lost 50 MT if I wait in for now. And basically, I bought him because I had just got D-Rob, and I was like, look, I'd rather keep Kleb and sell Sabonis. Not because Kleb is better, because he's simply not. It was just for the fact that Sabonis I could get 40k for, and at the time, Klebo was 4k. So I was just like, why not? Why would I sell Sabonis and not Kleba, because Sabonis wasn't in those super packs? Or why would I sell Kleba and not Sabonis when they were kind of similar? But Sabonis, he's got 29 half badges. Like, his badges and stats are as good as Dirk's. He's got half deep hooks, obviously cheese. He's got half steady / blinders, half range extender. He's a good ball handler as well. He's got gold clamps, gold showtime. His wingspan's a little bit small, but he is 6'11". He's got great post hook, great post fadeaway, great 3-ball. Released a bit iffy because it's a Penny Hardaway base. But 79 ball handle, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't make a difference on next gen, but if you're on current gen, I would probably put a ball control shoe on him. And then, like, actually no, floor general and Vogel or floor general ball control shoe, and he's fine because he gets that 86. But he's got an 87 steal, 85 perimeter defense. He's also got 87 speed for a center, 85 lateral, which is really good. And yeah, just a really good player. Just like a slightly better version of the Maxi Kleb card, in my opinion. So he is in here at number 5. And number 4, we are going to a quantum set. We are going to Lamar Odom. He is, again, another one of those expensive players. Like, there was you could get him for less than 40k. You could get him for low 30ks. Like, low 30s. And now he's like 50. Still, though, what you're getting with him, you're getting 23 huffs, posterizer, intimidator, heart crusher, catch and shoot, intimidator, handles for days. He can curry on next gen, quick first step, unpluckable, tireless shooter. He's also got lob city passer, pick dodger, clamps, worms, range extender, and he's also 6'10" with great wingspan. Well, with pretty good wingspan, it's 6'11". Good 3-ball. If you look at his overall stats, I think they're great. One thing I will say, though, he is very, very comparable to this guy right here with some extra half badges. Like, you can't tell me, minus pass accuracy and passing IQ, and those stats barely do anything, you can't tell me that Odom is significantly better. He's slightly better than Thad Young, but you cannot tell me he's significantly better. And Thad Young on current gen has got a better release than Curry, so yeah, I'm just trying to defend why I have Thad Young on this list. I think he perfectly belongs. But he is there at number 4. At number 3, we have got Malik Sealy. So you can have these 3, 2, and 1. You can have in any order you want. You can have these last 3 guys in any order you want, and it doesn't make a difference. So Sealy, I actually thought he was going to be way higher than this. He went down below 10k MT at one stage. You were getting this guy for 9k, and he's still one of the best wings in the game. I still can't believe there was a stage where he was under 10k MT. Like, I was just in shock at this fact. But obviously the market's going back up right now, so it's not a bad time to sell if you are looking to sell. But he's got 17 Hall of Fame badges. Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame showtime / posterizer, quick first step, unpluckable. He's also got a bunch of gold badges, including gold interceptor, gold range. He's literally like Kawhi without steady and range. Hall of Fame. He's 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan. Good post hook. Has got a really, really nice 3-ball Ray Allen base as well. Good driving dunk, good ball handle, great defensive stats. He has got insane speed, speed ball acceleration, and great lateral quickness as well. Malik Sealy is usable in endgame. Doesn't matter what gen you are on, Malik Sealy is going to be usable in endgame. Is he going to be great in endgame? Probably not. Is he going to be usable in endgame? 1,000,000%. He is in here at number 3. At number 2, we have got more expensive, but I think slightly better Malik Sealy. I think a lot of people are going to have Sealy ahead. I'm going to have Wiggins ahead, but I think it's really close. And when I'm telling you guys which one you should buy, I would say buy Malik Sealy because he's way cheaper. I would buy Malik Sealy and the guy at number 1 and run the 2 of these before I run Wiggins. But Wiggins, I think, is better than Sealy. It's a tough one because they're very similar cards. And if I was going purely value-wise, I'm obviously putting Sealy there. And if I'm giving a suggestion, it would be to buy Sealy. But with Wiggins, you're getting 28 halves, half clamps, half showtime as well. He has got half quick first step, half unblockable. They both can curry. I think Wiggins' release... Actually, no, I think Sealy might have a better release. But there's just something about Wiggins. Like, they're very, very similar in terms of just how they play. I think that Wiggins just has... He just has kind of the edge in terms of just speed and dunking wise. Wiggins just feels a lot better with that. Even though Sealy's a better rebounder. Sealy's better in the post. Wiggins just feels better. I can't explain it. Wiggins just feels better. But it is like probably the close. This 1, 2, and 3 you can have in any order. So get Sealy and then get this guy instead of getting Wiggins. Trust me. Like Wiggins is not as good value as Lionel Messi. So if you're wondering why I'm calling Lionel Simmons Lionel Messi, his name's obviously spelled the same way as Messi's name, and he really just is the best. So Lionel Messi is in here at number 1, who you can get for 9k MT. And what you're getting for 9k, you're getting a guy who has a release on very fast, which is stupidly fast. His release is stupidly fast. 25 halves, including half clamps. He's got half showtime as well. He's got half blinders, which is huge for next gen. On current gen, I think he's probably the 3rd best of these 3, but he's definitely the best on next gen. Half blinders is huge. Half quick for step, half unblockable. He's also got all the gold badges. All these guys have half clamps gold range. They're all almost identical in terms of badges wise. There's very little to separate these guys. What separates Messi from me is that Lionel... I was called Messi. What separates Lionel from me is that he has half blinders. Like that's really what separates him up for me on this gen. I couldn't find a way to separate the other two really. Actually, I kind of could. Wiggins just felt better. But for me, this card's just a lot better on next gen. But they all have similar 3-point ratings, similar dunk ratings, similar ball handle, similar defense, similar speed. Like, they're all so similar cards. Simmons has got a 6'7", he's 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan, whereas Malik Sealy 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan. Wiggins is 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, if I'm not mistaken. So they're so similar, these 3, that I'm bunching the 3 of them together. It's just the Hall of Fame blinders is what puts Lionel above everybody else. It's just, I don't know, his ability to like go into like get in and out of tight spaces and get his shot off. Just like what separates Lionel Messi from Cristiano Ronaldo is what separates Lionel Simmons from the rest. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. And it's crazy. He's so good that Ben Simmons is no longer even in the conversation for best Simmons in 2K. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. That is a video. These are my top 10 players for under 50,000 MT in my team. That's a video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.